Have you ever wondered who controls the activities in the international seabed? There's a powerful entity, an autonomous international organization that has been keeping an eye on the oceanic depths since its establishment in 1994. This is the International Seabed Authority, or ISA for short. Picturing the vastness of our world's oceans, it's the ISA that regulates mining and related activities beyond national jurisdictions. Imagine a world where every country could freely exploit the ocean floor. The potential for conflict and environmental damage would be immense. Thankfully, the ISA acts as a guardian, overseeing this expansive underwater realm that encompasses most of the world's oceans. The ISA's primary role is to ensure that our human progress doesn't come at the cost of our environment. It's a delicate balance, but an essential one. So remember, when we talk about the depths of the sea, we're also talking about the ISA. The ISA is the unseen force that ensures the balance between economic progress and environmental preservation. The ISA did not emerge out of the blue. Its creation is tightly intertwined with the UNCLOS. In the early 1980s, a landmark development took place in the realm of international maritime law. The United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, or more commonly known as UNCLOS, was established. This convention codified international law pertaining to territorial waters, sea lanes, and the resources found in our vast oceans. UNCLOS laid down a comprehensive legal framework governing all uses of the oceans and their resources. It defined maritime zones such as the territorial sea, the contiguous zone, the exclusive economic zone, and the continental shelf. It also set out the rights and responsibilities of coastal states and flag states, introduced measures for the conservation and management of marine resources, and provided guidelines for the protection of the marine environment. But perhaps one of the most significant aspects of UNCLOS was its focus on the peaceful settlement of disputes. This was a crucial step in promoting cooperation and harmony among nations when it came to the use and preservation of our oceans. Now, you might be wondering, where does the International Seabed Authority fit into all this? Well, the ISA was born out of UNCLOS. When UNCLOS entered into force in 1982, the ISA was established as an autonomous international organization with the mandate to regulate mining and related activities in the international seabed beyond national jurisdiction. This includes most of the world's oceans, an area so vast that it's almost impossible to comprehend its size. The ISA was given the responsibility to organize and control all mineral resources-related activities in these areas for the benefit of humankind as a whole. It was tasked with granting licenses and regulating activities related to the exploration and exploitation of mineral resources in the international seabed, and it was charged with ensuring that these activities are carried out in a manner that protects the marine environment and promotes the equitable and efficient utilization of resources. Thus, the ISA and UNCLOS are two sides of the same coin, working together for the betterment of our oceans. Now that we know how the ISA came to be, let's delve into what it does. To put it simply, the International Seabed Authority is the custodian of the world's oceans. It oversees all activities related to the exploration and exploitation of mineral resources in the international seabed, an area that covers most of the world's oceans. This is a colossal task, given that the seabed is a vast, largely unexplored frontier, teeming with resources. The ISA is responsible for granting licenses for exploration and exploitation. It's akin to a gatekeeper, ensuring that only those with the right intentions and capabilities can access the wealth of the seabed. But this is not just about giving out permits. The ISA is also committed to maintaining a delicate balance between resource utilization and environmental conservation. Protecting the marine environment is a key priority for the ISA. It ensures that all activities in the international seabed are carried out in a manner that minimizes harm to the marine ecosystem. It's not just about preventing pollution or damage to the seabed. The ISA is also concerned with the broader impact of these activities on the global environment. But the ISA's role doesn't stop there. It also promotes the equitable and efficient utilization of resources. This means that the ISA ensures that the benefits derived from the seabed's resources are shared fairly among all nations. It's not about who got there first or who has the most resources to extract the wealth of the seabed. It's about making sure that everyone benefits. In essence, the ISA's role is to manage the resources of the seabed in a way that benefits all of humanity. It's about ensuring that the wealth of the seabed is used not just for the benefit of a few, but for the good of all. It's about safeguarding the health of our oceans for future generations. So the ISA is like a watchdog, ensuring that our oceans are used responsibly. Running such a significant organization is no small task. Let's see who's in charge. At the helm of the International Seabed Authority, or ISA, is the Assembly, representing the Supreme Authority. This assembly is a vibrant mix of all ISA members, each contributing their unique perspective to set general policies and establish budgets. From this assembly, a council of 36 members is elected, acting as the ISA's executive authority. This council doesn't just sit around. It approves contracts with private corporations and government entities, allowing them to explore and mine specified areas of the international seabed. But it's not all about mining. The Council also oversees the implementation of the seabed provisions of the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, ensuring we maintain a balance with our marine environment. And let's not forget the Secretary General, nominated by the Council and elected by the Assembly for a 4-year term, who keeps the wheels of the ISA turning. The ISA, with its robust structure, ensures that our oceans remain a source of prosperity, not exploitation. UNCLOS is much more than a sister organization to the ISA. Let's get to know it better. The United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, commonly known as UNCLOS, is an international agreement that sets the rules for all marine and maritime activities. It's a comprehensive legal framework that governs everything from the rights and responsibilities of coastal states to the conservation and management of marine resources. UNCLOS also defines maritime zones, such as the territorial sea, the contiguous zone, the exclusive economic zone, and the continental shelf. It doesn't stop there. It goes a step further to protect the marine environment and even provides avenues for the peaceful settlement of disputes. Established in November 1982, UNCLOS has become a cornerstone of international law, protecting our oceans and their resources. UNCLOS, together with ISA, forms a formidable team, safeguarding our oceans and ensuring their sustainable use.